All right, we're live. We're on. We're on. All right, we're on. G'day. Welcome to the brewery. My name's Jeff, and tonight I am in my brewery. I haven't been in here for a while, unfortunately. I've had COVID again this year, so I just got COVID. Second time. Got it almost exactly the same time last year as well, so been a bit under the weather this week. Not feeling well. Haven't had a beer since last weekend, and haven't been able to get into the brewery. And I've got in tonight to do a sample. As you can see, I'm just getting the CO2 out of some beer, so I can do a sample, do a hydrometer, and get an accurate reading. So I think that's pretty much good enough. So far, I think that's good enough. So you can see that sample just there. I'm going to knock it over. Gosh. There we go. So you can see that sample there. That's a Pilsner. Basically, New Zealand style Pilsner. New Zealand / Australian style, because I've kind of mixed it up a bit. There's no New Zealand hops in it. There's an Australian hop and an American hop. So Cashmere and Melba. Pilsner, German malt, German base malt. And it's very similar to a Pilsner I did. Basically the same recipe, I guess, as a Melba Pilsner I did about 2 months ago. So, which I've still got in the fridge. You can see the colour there. I was going for a 4.5% New Zealand style hop Pilsner. The first iteration of this beer I did with Melba only, and I didn't dry hop. This time, version 2, same yeast, S23, and this time I'm going to dry hop it with Melba and Cashmere. And it got Melba and Cashmere in the hop stand at the end of the boil, and it's going to get a dry hop as well. I think I've got the dry hop in this fridge. Is it in this fridge? Nope. Nope, there you go. It's not in that fridge. It must be in the other fridge inside. So, gosh, can't remember the amount of dry hop. Probably about 80 grams. Probably, I think it was, from memory, I think it's like 40 to 50 grams of Cashmere and about 30 grams of Melba in the dry hop. So, going to dry hop this beer and give it about 3 or 4 days at 13 degrees. It's currently sitting in the fridge here at 15. I'll show you how it looks. So I'm sitting at 15 at the moment, 15.2. And you can see it's in there. Well, you can't really see it, I guess, because it's stainless steel, so you can't really see it. But it's in there, and just conditioning at the moment. It's day 11, and it's doing about, it's got about 11 psi of head pressure on it now, 15 degrees, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be, when I stick the hydrometer in, this is going to be around 1010. The last test I did, it was 1011. That was on the 13th. Was that the 13th? Hang on, no, that wasn't the 13th. I've missed a test there. I tested it on the 15th. So, put that in there. And we'll see how that settles. It's looking like about 1010 though, I think. Just move this over a bit. So we're getting to warmer weather here in Australia now, so we're getting the Pilsners and the Pale Ales going. In the fridge at the moment, I've currently got 3 kegs going. I've still got an IPA, which is, I think, going up to 8 weeks now of age, 6 to 8 weeks. The first version of this Pilsner, which is about 10 weeks in the keg, and it's really nice now. It's looking really good. Tastes really good, and it's cleaned up really nicely. It's a nice, really nice beer, and I've got a Schwartz beer in there as well. Schwartz beer, Now it's the same yeast, S23. The first pitch was the first Pilsner, the second pitch was the Schwartz beer, and the third pitch is this one right here. This tastes great. It's not too fruity. The first pitch was a little bit fruity. The Schwartz beer came through very fruity. I'm not 100% sure what the difference is. Same yeast, same yeast. So first pitch, second pitch, third pitch. And I don't know why, but the Schwartz beer came off a lot fruitier, with kind of that red apple fruitiness that I seem to get from S23. So, excuse me. So, yeah, don't know what the go is there. I really don't. But this one doesn't taste as fruity, although I've got COVID at the moment, so I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. But it doesn't taste as fruity. And I still get a bit of that fruity apple. It's kind of like a red apple, I guess. I mean, maybe, I don't know what green apple fully tastes like, acetaldehyde, but S23 is quite a fruity yeast to me. But the profile seems to be more apple as opposed to some other yeast, which are a little bit more banana or peach or whatever. So that's what's going at the moment. Sorry, I sound a little bit spaced out because I've still got COVID and I've got COVID brain, and it's still affecting me. So that's what's happening. I was going to talk about something else quickly, but I'm having a complete mental blank at the moment. The gravity, I'll tell you the gravity. So we're 15 degrees. I have to adjust for the 15 degrees. I think I go up. I don't know which way I go. I don't know which way I go, to be honest. Oh, it's sticking around 10, 11. Yeah, it seems to have stopped around 10, 11. So 10, 11 at 15 Celsius. Actually, what's the temperature in here? The temperature in here is 18. So that'll be around 16 degrees, that sample now. 16 degrees and 10, 11 gravity. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good to say 10, 11. So it'll be finished now. I think that's 4.3%. That'll be 4.3 or 4.4. So a nice light beer, and something to, for the summer weather that's coming. Yeah. Plans the next couple of weeks, next few weeks, probably going to be brewing another IPA, and probably going to get back into the pale ales. I haven't brewed a pale ale for quite a while now, and I've got some USO5 and some a couple of ale yeasts in there, Nottingham especially, that I want to use up. So I'm thinking Nottingham and USO5. I think I've got Verdant as well. So I'm going to be doing IPA and pale ales going forward. So, that's the other thing I was going to mention with this beer. One quickly before I go, I had a yeast issue with this beer. I was actually originally going to ferment this with S189, but the S189 turned out to be no good. 2 packets of it, pitched it at 13C, and as it was cooling down to 12, the yeast went at 13, and nearly 3 days no activity. So the yeast packets were no good. Haven't had that happen for quite a while, probably 2-3 years nearly, since I've had actual dry yeast packets not work. 2 of them too. So yeah, that yeast was no good. S189, that's what I wanted to use, but but that's fine. That would have got me down to 4.7%, I think. So the S23 doesn't attenuate as high, so the S23 has got me to about 4.3 or 4.4. So still good, tastes good. Nice beer. Hopefully dry hop it and give it a taste. Hopefully do a video about it in a week or two's time, probably a couple of weeks time, when it's settled down and the dry hops in the keg. When it's dry hopped, and then put in the keg and it settles, etc., etc. Otherwise, yeah, I can't remember what the last video I did was. I really can't, to be honest. But I think I'm gonna have. I think it might have been the red ale. I can't remember now, to be honest. I should actually look, but I think I've got a couple of videos to come up. Maybe the IPA, and just talk about the IPA, the Schwartz beer, and yeah, and then this one. So that's it for today. Just in the shed doing a hydro sample midweek. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you've got any questions about this particular beer and how I brewed this Pilsner, if there's anything I didn't actually talk about, just ask in the comments below, and I'll put it up there. Hopefully, if I remember, I'll get into the description and put the recipe in there as well. But otherwise, thanks for tuning in. Cheers. See you next time.